Welcome to It's Rafiq. In this video, I am going to discuss the simple question paper of half-yearly practical exam of computer science. Here I have made a simple question paper. For each question, there is two options, and from each chapter, one question. From the first chapter, that is looping in C programming. From there, I have added two questions. Write a C program to find the summation of n numbers. The next question is write a C program to find the digits of a number. Then the next question is from nested loop. Here, write a C program to display the following pattern. A simple pattern just to have to display 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 4 times. Or write a C program to display the following triangular pattern by using letter X. And from the array chapter, write a C program to store your mother name in two different strings and display one after another. And write a C program to find the summation of even numbers inside an array. And at last, from the functions in C chapter, write a C program to find the factorial of a number by using function, and write a C program to define a function square that accepts a number as parameter and return the square of that number. Means our function name will be square and it will have just one parameter, through that will pass a number and will return the square of that number. And 5 marks for Viva or oral. In oral, mainly short type of questions may ask like what is a parameter, what is a variable, what is an array, what is the first index of an array, and even from the first chapter, what is a computer network, what is a switch. Like this question may ask. So you prepare all the short questions for Viva. Viva will be for 5 marks, and in your practical question paper there might be 3 or 4 questions, and depending on the number of computer in your school might ask you to do 2 or 1 questions for each students. If you have enough computer, like suppose in your school there are 30 students who choose computer science and there are 30 computers only, then you might have to do all the questions. But if your school have just 10 computers and 30 students, then you will have to do, the teacher will choose whatever you have to do, like 1 or 2 questions. Better you prepare all the questions, then there will be no anomalies or there will be no confusions. And if you have confusion in any chapter, like suppose you didn't understood function, then you can prepare rest 3 chapters nicely, so that you can attempt the questions in practical exam. And these are just simple questions. I didn't guarantee that only these questions will come in practical exam. The question paper pattern may be like this way. They might give OR option in all the questions, or sometimes they might not provide OR, they directly give the direct questions. So it depends on board, because this half-yearly paper is coming from the center, not from the school. Now let's solve the paper. First, write a C program to find the summation of n numbers. To do the program, first we have to open one C IDE or editor. There are different type of editor in your school. Might be there will be Turbo C, C++, Turbo C, then Dev C, or Code Blocks, VS Code, anyone, whatever installed in your computer, how you are practicing in your school, like that way you can do. As I am doing using here only Code Blocks to teach you C programming, so These questions also I am going to solve by using code blocks only. So let's start the video. First click on start, and here you will go to all programs. As I have Windows 10, so here I don't have all programs option. Directly I will get a folder which name will be code block. After opening code blocks, this is my folder code blocks, and here you will get two options, code blocks launcher. You can open any one. Let's open in code block launcher. Here code block, and this first one code block. So this application is opening. It depends on your computer speed. If your computer is fast enough, it will open in just in second. If your computer is slow or it is using older processor and less RAM, then it might take few seconds or a minute. Now to create a new file, we will click on here file, then new, then empty file, new, empty file, or you can use shortcut Control Shift and N. So one new file will appear. First we'll save the file. For saving the file, we will use shortcut Control plus S, means Control and S together, or if you don't know how to use the shortcuts, go to file menu, then save file, and here choose your location where you want to save it desktop. It will be easier to search, and here write your class and roll number. Suppose class 10, roll number 2, and question 1, and save the file. Now we'll go back to questions. Write a C program to find the summation of n numbers. So first we'll write the header file. Sorry, I have saved as a wrong type. It should be .c, not HTML. So again I'll go to file save as. Here we'll write .c, and from the file types it will be C. So first we'll add header file, include stdio.h. This is required to use printf and scanf file. Now we are going to use main function, so int main, bracket on and off. Now we will take variables int n, means this n value will take from the user n, then I, this is for index, for loop, and I, this is for loop or index, this is n, this is to take a number from the user, and sum, this is to store the summation of the number. Now we will accept n from the user. For that we will write a printf statement. Here we will write enter a number. This is just a simple message so that the user will know what to do. Now we'll add scanf function, scanf, as we are accepting an integer number, so %d. After that we'll come out from the quotation, then a comma, and here we'll write ampersand, means as symbol, and the name of the variable where I want to store the value, that is n, semicolon. Now we are going to use loop. I am going to use for loop here. For I equal 1, I less than equal n, then I plus plus, and inside we will write sum equal sum plus n. Now how this will work? At first the value of sum is 0 and I will be 1. Sorry, not n, it is I. At first the sum value is 0 and I is 1. So first time sum value will be 0 plus 1, 1. Again next time when the loop will repeat, now I value will be 2 and sum is 1. So again it will change like that, 1 plus 2 it becomes 3. Like that it will go on till n. Now the result will stored in some variable. We have to display the result also. To displaying the result we are going to use printf function. Printf the summation is %d. Now here d is stored in the variable sum, so we'll give a comma and write sum semicolon, and you can add one more printf statement, and here is just you can write program over. This is not mandatory, this line you can just skip it. At last we will add return 0 because our main function type is int, so our program must return something, that's why it is return 0. If we write here in place of int void, then we will not return anything. Now we have to run the program. For run the program we can use directly F5 key from the keyboard. This is the shortcut, and manually we can go to build menu, and here we'll get one option, build and run. We'll click on that. So it's coming to enter a number. Let's enter as 10. The summation is 55, program over. So this way we can solve the question number 1. Now we'll go to or part of the question number 2. Write a C program to find the find the digits of a number. Means we have to find out the digit. If I entered 432, then it will have to separate the digit like 4, 3 and 2. Now let's do it. Again we'll go to code blocks. We'll take a new file. We can use shortcut Control Shift and N. So one new file appear. We'll save the file. For that Control S, and we'll give now name as, we can give like class 10, roll number 2, then question 2. Now save .c. Now save the file. It's saved. To write any C program we need this header file, so include stdio.h. This is stdio.h specially for console type files, not all the programs. Later on when you will study C programming in higher classes, you will know about this, more about this header files. Here we are going to take the variable. First we will write a main function int main. Now we will take the variable int n. This is to collect the number from the user. One more temp. This is to transfer that number whatever we enter to our temporary number. Then digit. To separate the digit we'll store in here and finish. Only this much variable, and this is will collect from the user. Temp will copy the number into temp variable and digit to display the digit separately. Now we'll collect n value from the user. For printf enter a number, then /n, and here we'll write again scanf to accept the number from the user. As we are storing decimal numbers, so %d, and we'll store it in variable n. Now after accepting the number, we'll write temp equal n, means we copy the number to variable temp, temporary variable. Here we are going to use loop while temp greater than 0, means each time we will divide the variable temp by 10 and also we'll take out the remainder by 10 and we'll display it. So first inside here we'll write digit equal temp modulus 10 and we'll display print extracted digit is %d and /n, and the digit will be available in variable digit. Now we have to also means do increment or decrement part. Here we are just dividing the number by take outing the number, remainder of the number by dividing it by 10. Now again we have to divide the number by 10. For that we will write temp equal temp divide 10. Divide 10. Now return 0 to finish the program. Let's run the program, build, then build and run. There is some issue here. Oh, it should be printf, not print. Okay, build and run. Asking me to enter a number 4342. So here coming say extracted digits 2, 4, 3, and we are getting the digits from ones place. Okay, we don't get the digits from tens, the left hand one we are getting from the right hand side, like the first tens digit, ones digit, then tens, then hundreds. So this way we can find the digits of a number, and even if we have to do summation of the numbers of the digits, then we can what do, just we'll take one more variable s equals 0, and here only we can write s equal s plus digit, and after what the while loop finish we will display the value of s. So print f, the summation of the digit is %d, and it will be stored in variable s. Now let's run the program. let be the number is 432, extracted digit 2 3 4, and the summation of the digit is 9, means 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 4 it is 9. So this way we can find out the digits of a number. I hope you have understood it. Now let's move to the next question. Write a C program to display the following pattern, means each time we have to display 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. Now for that we'll take a new file again, Control Shift and N shortcut key, and we'll save the file, Control S. Now question number 2, so we'll write q2.c. First we'll add the header file, include stdio.h, then main function int main, and here we are going to take two variable, int I, this is for number of rows, j, this is for number of columns. And here how we'll know the number of rows and columns? See here how many lines, total lines, it is called as number of rows. Total we have 4 lines, so 4 rows. And here how many characters appear in each line, that is known as number of columns. Here as appearing from 1 to 5, so 5 columns. So we'll represent I for number of rows and J for columns. Now by using for loop, for we'll take I equal 1, I less than equal 5, 4, there are 4 rows, that's why 4, I plus plus. Now inside this for loop and another for loop, for j equal 1, j less than equal 5, then j plus plus, and inside the j loop we will display the value of j. Printf %d and one space, or we can write %2d, %d2 like that, or just one space, comma j, semicolon. Now after displaying till 5 we need a new line, means the next again 1 2 3 4 5 we have to display a new line. For that we will write a printf statement in the outer loop. So printf, it will be /n. Now return 0. Return 0 will be outside of even outer for loop, means inside the main function. Now let's run the program, build and run. There is some error, let's see. print. Here is the mistake, printf. So this is my pattern, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. This way we can write the program to create this pattern. Now let's move to the OR question of question number 2. Write a C program to display the following pattern. Here let's count the number of lines, 1 2 3 4 5, and first time 1 star, then 2 star, then 3 star, like that way, means the number of row is 5 and the number of column is in increasing order, it start from 1. So first let's create a new file, Control Shift N, and first the header file, or we'll save the file first. We'll give here question number 2 or .c. First include stdio.h, then int main, and same here we'll take two variable, int. We can take other variable also, it is not compulsory that we'll each time take int only, we can take a, b also. First we'll write for a equal 1, a less than equal to 5, then a plus plus. Now inside this we'll take another for loop 4. Now here we'll write b equal 1, b less than equal to a. First time a is 1 means we'll get only one output. Second time a will be 2, so we'll get the output 2 times, and it will increase till 5, and b plus plus. Here we'll write printf and just display x and one space and nothing, because it is not a variable, so we don't have to write the variable name also here. Now we'll come out from this loop and here add a new line, printf just /n, and we'll come out from this loop also. We'll go to the main function and here we'll write return o. Now let's run the program. Hope this time there will be no mistake. So the loop appears here this way. This way we can solve the OR questions of question number 2. Now we left 2 more questions. 2 questions from chapter array and 2 from functions. 3 and 4 we will do in next video, because it's already, the video is more than 20 minutes and no one loves a long video. Thank you for watching. See you in a new video. Till then, take care and bye.